Hi, Linda. Hi, this is Sally Morgan and Tristan Corgi for Conversations with a Corgi. We're still live at the T-Touch class in Rockville, Maryland, where we have a new dog joining us today, and some of our other dogs went home after their 3 days here. Linda wants to join us.
I just want to say hi because I have to set up the beamer, but I wanted to say hi to everybody out there who are dog and all animal lovers, I assume. Boy, these things are really dark.
True. They are animal lovers.
Have a great day.
So yesterday we spent some time talking about how hard it is when you're going to a trainer who's not a good fit for you, and you have someone telling you to do things with your dog that in your heart you know aren't right, and yet someone else may have recommended this trainer, or maybe this trainer has a lot of licenses and degrees, or even some people, when they have a service dog, apparently have to bring their dog to a particular trainer and do what the trainer says, or the place may take the dog back. So it can be really difficult going to some of these trainers that are talking to the dog in a harsh way. And one of the really important things that we talked about was the effect of that trainer on the people, because you lose your power and you become so worn out and tired and stressed from seeing your dog treated in a way that you don't really feel comfortable with, and then it makes it really harder for you even to stand up to that trainer. And so those kinds of trainers, I'll give you an example because my mom and my sister had a really bad experience with a trainer in New Jersey that they went to, and they still feel sad about this experience. He was a German trainer, and he loved my mom's dog because my mom has a standard Schnauzer. It's a German kind of dog. And they're rambunctious dogs, especially when they're young. And hers have come from agility lines, so they're super athletic. And the fellow took the dog on a choke chain and picked her up quickly and hung the Schnauzer. And whatever she was doing wrong, my sister and my mom weren't even aware of what the dog was doing, or that it was at all that significant. And they were very upset, and they were unable, they felt powerless to stop it. They're in a class with all these people, and my sister's a vet, and she still couldn't stand up for my mom's dog. Well, of course, later in the class, so they were able to get together and, express their opinion in a clear and vocal way about what the guy had done, and they no longer, of course, went back to that trainer. But it really takes courage to do that, and it can happen to anyone, anytime. And it's just, even with your vet or your groomer, it is so hard to stand up for your dog if you're inexperienced, or if you trust these professionals to be professional and they're not. Or maybe they're professional, but they're not kind to your dog and treating them the way you want your dog to be treated. So it really is important to know that you're not alone. We talked about the fact that there were 20 people in this room, and you could call any one of them if you were having an experience like this, and they would support you and say, "You're right, walk out of that room right now." So, and I was at a big horse training once, and a guy had a horse in a round pen running in circles, and the horse was terrified, and we were able to take the horse out of the ring. This woman was very timid and worried about what was happening to her horse, but she had 3 friends there, and I was there with her. I just met her, actually, and I said, you don't have to leave your horse in the ring. And that was all it took. When she heard that, she said to the guy, "I want to take my horse," and she walked right into the ring and took her horse out. So it's really important to be able to find your power and speak up for your dog. So that's what we talked about yesterday. And then to also recognize that a lot of these trainers take your power from you. So it's even harder for you to find your voice in these situations. So just know, no matter where you are, there's 20 people in this T-Touch class who are behind you if you need to speak up for your dog with your trainer or your vet or your groomer or even your neighbor or maybe even your friend. Not everyone treats their dogs the way you want your dog to be treated. So it's really important to be able to speak for your dog. So we will be starting in a few minutes for another day here, and I don't know if I'll be back on later today, but it's been a very busy time. And Tristan is tired. And he's got another lump on his chest, which I think could be a tick. Now we have Maryland ticks. We had one on our ear this morning. So we're well traveled. We're bringing those ticks for a trip. So we will see you. Have a nice day, and we will be back for another episode of Conversations with a Corgi tomorrow. Bye-bye. Okay, what is on your chest, Biss? Oh, come on. I can't turn it off.